And now to the South Sound, where 3 teenagers are in custody, including a 13-year-old. Police say that the trio is responsible for 2 armed robberies and a police chase that lasted for nearly half an hour. King 5's Cornelius Hawker spoke to Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodards, and he joins us live with what she had to say tonight. Cornelius.
Joyce, the news shocked the mayor, and she's hoping programs that the city has funded will help teens make better decisions.
A crime spree in the South Sound. Police accusing a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 19-year-old man of going on a joyride and holding up 2 places at gunpoint just minutes apart.
I was extremely bothered, but also perplexed.
Mayor Victoria Woodards was perplexed because...
we are trying so hard in this community to be able to provide opportunities and alternatives for our young people.
In response to shooting deaths of young people this year, the city spent $300,000 toward programs meant to give kids a safe space to hang out in the evening hours, summer teen late nights.
If that 13 or 14-year-old wasn't engaged in our summer programming, sign them up.
They could come, be with their friends, partake in a different activity, that there's other paths to take, not necessarily just the one path out of schools.
Rolf Bautista with Greentrike, the nonprofit in charge of the late night teen program.
Hopefully they come to our programs and they engage with their friends in this meaningful way that's different than leads them to, positive outcomes in the future.
Authorities have not shared much more information about what happened this morning, but a detail we do know alarms the mayor.
13, 14-year-olds had a gun. And we know that in Tacoma, every 37 hours, a gun is stolen out of a car. So where did that young person get that gun?
Mayor Woodards admits programs can only do so much during these difficult times for families.
Parents who work 2 or 3 jobs and can't be home with their young people, it's not because they choose to work 2 or 3 jobs, it's because they have to. That's a poverty issue.
Which is why she believes taking care of the youth has to be a community effort.
It is not just the parents' job. Obviously, it's their children, but our community has a responsibility for our young people.
With school starting here in the next couple of weeks, the next 2 weeks of events of the summer late night teen programs are going to be giving out school supplies. Time and dates for those events will be posted in this story on our social media. Live in Tacoma, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.